friends, this is Laura with Potpourri of Life. I know you can't see my face, but I'm here. What I'm doing today is something new for us. It's called Chaffles. Instead of waffles, it's Chaffles. I've never had a waffle machine. Yeah, can you believe that? We've been married I don't know how many years, and we've never had one, but we do now. And the reason that I do is because I wanted to try this recipe. And I do like this particular one. It's an Oster one. It has deep holes to make the waffles in. So what we're going to do is make Chaffles. And if you don't know what those are, just watch and enjoy it with me. It's made with eggs, and you can use some of flour of your choosing. You can make it gluten-free, keto, and whatever diet you're on. Anyways, we have, today I went up to the farm stand we like to go to that sells meat, milk, and today they were boiling down maple syrup. So we got our maple syrup up at Marston's, and that is in Pittsfield, New Hampshire. And while we were there, we went over to the store and picked up almost half a pound of bacon. That's right, you can't have breakfast without bacon. So that's what we're going to work on here together, and I'm going to let David work on the bacon, and then I'll get the mix together so that we can make the Chaffles. So David offered to make the bacon for us. And I have some stuff going on in the pressure canner right now, but so he's doing the bacon and getting that ready. And I am just going to go over and start the mix for the waffles. Hey friends, this is Laura with Potpourri of Life, and as I mentioned, we're making Chaffles, not waffles, even though that's what I said. We're making Chaffles, and what it takes is, and I'm going to make 2 servings so that David and I can both have this. It takes a half a cup of shredded mozzarella, which I already have here, 2 tablespoons of almond flour. Where did I put it? And I've already measured this out. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 large egg, and avocado spray for the unit. Now I've already turned it up, this unit, but I got to make my stuff. So everything goes in here first. So I've got the cheese first, the flour second. We need 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and just because I'm using gluten-free flour, you all know that I don't always follow the recipe to the T, but I'm doing it the way the recipe calls for it. I was thinking about doing a gluten-free flour or regular flour if I was making this just for David. Okay, so I've got the baking powder and the garlic in there. And I'm going to mix it up. Blend that all in there, and then I'm going to add in the egg. It's not very liquidy, so I'm not sure how this is going to make 2 servings, but David and I are not big eaters, so I think we'll be okay. Mix it in there really good. Next time, make it with a fork so it comes out. And then I'm going to put it into the unit. It's already hot. But one of the things that it does say to do is to spray it. In some areas I've seen that they don't spray it, but I'd like to have things just come out. I'm using coconut oil. They recommended avocado oil. I don't have avocado oil. So I'm going to use what I have. And that's what I suggest for all of us is if you don't have everything a recipe calls for, do the best you can. So I'm going to spray this briefly down. And this is only going to make it so that we can get it out of the unit. Let's see how this does. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but spoon out. Doesn't look very big, but we'll see what happens here. to see how this works. Okay. So that is, the power's on now. Now it's, I don't know why it flipped off. This is new to me. So once it's green, we should be able to serve this. So let me get a plate out. Nope, it still looks kind of moist, but man, does it smell good. Between the garlic, the cheese, and the egg. I always thought that Waffles had to have, oh, there it is, it's all done. Or so it says. It's not coming off very easily, so I'm going to put it back in there. Nope, it's not quite done yet. I can see the eggy in it. Gotta give it a few minutes. Now this is something new to both David and I. He's already cooked the bacon that we got up at the farm stand. I'm using eggs from our chickens. I only need one egg. So if you're a single person or you want 2 servings of this, this looks like 1 serving if we really like it. But I'll repeat the recipe while I'm waiting for that. 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella, 2 tablespoons almond flour, 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1 large egg. Mix it together. I sprayed it with coconut oil because I didn't have avocado oil. Might be ready. Hold on. I am making a mess of something very beautiful. And I could see this being for 2 people, definitely. I'm going to unplug this because I don't want to make any more until we know it's awesome. And we'll see how this goes. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of a bite out of this because if I'm trying something new, shouldn't I be the one who does this? This tastes pretty good. So I'm going to put maple syrup on it, give David some, and see how this goes. Can you pause that? So this is what it looks like. His is prettier because I took a sampling out of my own because it's nice to give the pretty pieces to somebody else. But so we're going to try this. This has a little bit of the syrup in it. This is much better than a regular one. It's more nutritious as well. Let's check on the bacon. definitely going back to the farm because this is pretty darn good bacon. So I'm going to let David try his and see how he likes it. And David's going to try it. Hold on, dear, you're going too fast. What do you think?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So if he says it's good without regular flour, this is something that if you are gluten intolerant or you want to have something a little bit different, you can use whatever flour you have, and it's only just a little bit. Good? So we've made a shuffle. Now the people that I were watching, they were using a smaller waffle maker. So this one, it makes 2 servings. This is sufficient for David and I. Maybe for others it wouldn't be, so you would just double up the recipe. I will list the recipe below so that you guys can copy it and experiment. If you don't have almond flour and you have oatmeal flour, it doesn't hurt to try different things to see what you get that's to your liking. If you don't like garlic powder, try something different. There are so many things that you can do to make your meals more palatable to your own personal needs. This is a very frugal breakfast, and it's yummy. Now, again, we did use farm bacon, which we're very happy about. I was so glad to see that he had 1 package left. It was fun to get the maple syrup today, and we got to see them making it for a little bit, and a nice social area for everybody. Folks, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're finding some fun things to make during these crazy, crazy times. Have a great day, friends. God bless you.